Hey guys, it's Andrea here. I hope y'all are having a marvelous morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I'm having a pretty good Friday night and not doing anything right now, so I'm excited just to come on and to give you guys an update on my hair journey. A couple of you have asked about it, so I think you might as well. I wanted to do, put all my videos on of what I've been doing, but things happen and just haven't really had the time to do that. But I was taking pictures along the way, so I'm gonna just try to do maybe a pictorial and talk about it a little bit. I'm gonna have to pull up my pictures here so I can remember what all I did. Let's see. I think the last video that I did about my hair was, I don't know, Curlformers or something? I'm not exactly sure. But I think I'm going to go back a little bit further than that. The last length, let's start back in January. I did a length check in January. And I have a couple of pictures there. This is the point where I wasn't too pleased with how my hair was looking. I had been growing out, I hadn't had a relaxer in a long time. And people would always say that, once you start to have the two textures in your hair, it gets a little harder to manage and you're, more prone to breakage. And I, was a victim of that, and I kind of just started to shy away a little bit from making videos and, updating my hair progress because I was kind of embarrassed. I know I shouldn't have been because, trial and error is a big part of any kind of journey, and, you do have setbacks and all, but I was a little embarrassed by it because I'm like, these are things that I know how to prevent. I know how to be successful at this, and I'm still failing. My hair's still breaking off. So I was kind of a little bit embarrassed. I think I did give myself a little bit of a trim to kind of even it up, but it was not great. I experimented a little with bantu knots during this time. And I did like that. I haven't really done it since, but I did like bantu knots. That was January. In February, I did my first successful twist out. And I really liked the twist out. That was a fun style for me. I kind of played with that again on and off for the next couple of months or so. But still, after that, I straightened my hair again. And I saw that it was once again breaking off. Mostly in the back. The front of my hair I was able to pretty much retain length in the front. But the middle and the back was just breaking a whole lot. From once again the two different textures and not detangling properly and getting in the middle of my head like I should have. So I did have some breakage there. So I decided to go back to a tried and true style that works for me, and that's just completely protective styling, braiding my hair down and covering it up and going from there. So that's when I did the Pixie Wig. I really loved that. I got a lot of compliments on that, and that was one of my favorites. So I wore that for probably about a month or so. The next month I did some Curlformers. That's something that I've been wanting to try for a really, really long time. So I bought the Curlformers and I had okay results with that. Was hoping that I could have gotten a longer set with them, but I still have them in my possession, so maybe once again I'll pull them out and kind of play around with them, and hopefully I can come up with something that I like, I guess. Then also that month I did I was once again with the protective styling. Sorry, I had a blank there. Protective styling, so I did crochet braids. Something that I really was a fan of. I'd worn them previously and decided to do them again because I did like the crochet braids. Didn't wear that too long, wore for about 4 weeks maybe, just because the hair did start to kind of tangle a bit, so I didn't wear it as long as I was wanting to. I did another length check, and, well, not really a length check. I just straightened a little bit of my hair and trimmed to just kind of even it up. Because mostly the back it was by this time all natural, so I just kind of trimmed it here and there. But, yeah, so I went ahead and cut it, and it was cut. And I had all natural hair. So then that was in August. September, that's the next one, huh? September, what did I do? I had red hair, red curly hair. My normal style that I'd gotten used to wearing was just pulling my hair back in a puff. I was trying different products with the puff. I wetted and used gel, wetted and used some kind of curl cream, wetted and used just whatever. I was experimenting with that. Still kind of playing around with the curly products to use with that. I straightened it. I was pretty cool with that. I did Curlformer set. I did a Flexirod set. I have a video coming soon of my Flexirod set of all natural hair. I liked that. Didn't wear, I think I wore it maybe a day or two. It was very humid and it just didn't last. So I think I have a final length check of this was September 29th, I believe, when I took that length check. I straightened my hair and checked my length. I would let it down now and show you, but I don't really like how it looks. That's why I just have it up in a little ball, because I haven't really liked how I've straightened my hair in a while. So I think the next time that I get it straightened, I'll actually go to a professional and let them do it, because I haven't really been loving how it's been turning out for me. But that has been my update since, you know, 2 of you, or I think last I counted 3 people had asked about it. So that's my update, and hopefully I can, you know, get on the ball and do this a little bit more. Yeah, hopefully that was a good enough update for you guys, and hopefully I can try to be a little more consistent with this. And yeah, I could ramble on a little bit longer, but I guess this is kind of the end. So bye, thanks for watching. Oh, and while I'm on one of my other videos, the Bargains, Deals, and Steals LA Colors eyeshadow palettes at Dollar Tree, Lifetree MV told me to share one of my makeup looks whenever I use the palettes. So I did use one on this video. I'm using, this is the one I used on here. It's Lemon Grove. I use this I use Lemon Grove eyeshadow colors from LA Colors. I did use a primer. I used the Urban Decay primer with it in Sin. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. I used this primer with it, and this is the color, the result that I got. I don't know how good my camera's going to pick up on it,